If you have to put together a list of men that shaped modern technology, the name of Bill Gates will surely hit the top 3. The founder of Microsoft, which is one of the most popular operating systems, is known as a very calm and far-sighted man in the technology world. Right now, one specific technology is in the spotlight, and you guessed it right, the crypto industry. So Bill Gates shared his thought on one aspect of the crypto world, the Metaverse. Let's see what this business tycoon had to say about the Metaverse. Right now, the Metaverse is a technology that is in development, and it will take some time to reach its true potential. Well, that is what the former richest man on earth thinks. When you think of the Metaverse, many of us think of it as a place of fun, where we're supposed to play games and other entertaining things. But according to Bill Gates, this thing will change soon. Most official meetings will be happening in the Metaverse. He predicts more workers will take their virtual meetings within the Metaverse in the next 2 or 3 years. Within the next 2 to 3 years, I predict most virtual meetings will move from 2D camera image grids, which I call the Hollywood Square model, although I know that probably dates me, to the Metaverse, a 3D space with digital avatars, wrote the Microsoft founder in his annual blog. Both Facebook and Microsoft recently unveiled their visions for this, which gave most people their first view of what it will look like. That two-dimensional grid view that Gates has talked about in his blogs is what you currently get with most video conferencing platforms like Zoom or Microsoft's Teams. Meanwhile, in the Metaverse, you would have a 3D avatar that would be able to attend meetings in a virtual office space or another destination where it could interact with your co-workers as avatars. Would be pretty cool, right? Enjoying the video? Why not subscribe to the channel to show us your support? For Bill Gates, it's a form of cyberspace that will represent the new frontier of digital communication. This will be reinforced by the rush for technological innovation seen during the COVID-19 pandemic that has hit all industries hard. Thus, the next critical step will be the creation of new virtual reality glasses and gloves to accurately capture and reproduce body language, voice, and facial expressions throughout life in the Metaverse. However, Gates said the adoption of Metaverse meetings would be slow because many people lack the tools to fully immerse themselves in the experience, such as virtual reality goggles. That is exactly why these tools should have one key characteristic: to be more accessible to the public. In this sense, his beloved Microsoft will be working on 3D reality prototypes for smart work, which he himself would have had the honor of testing. Gates writes about how important sound is to this vision of the Metaverse meetings. One of the biggest improvements over what we use now is the use of spatial audio, where speech sounds like it's actually coming from the direction of the person talking. You don't realize how unusual it is to have meeting audio only coming from your computer screen until you try something else. Last November, Microsoft unveiled plans to merge its mesh collaborative platform with Microsoft Teams sometime next year in the first step towards establishing its own virtual metaverse. This includes new 3D avatars which can be used with or without a VR headset during virtual work meetings. Gates notes that the COVID-19 pandemic has already revolutionized the workplace, with more companies than ever offering flexibility for employees who want to work remotely. Those changes will only intensify in the years to come, and he thinks that this boom in remote working will only pull more people into the Metaverse. Of course, Gates notes that it will take time and willingness from users and employers before his vision for a virtual workplace in the Metaverse becomes reality. First, we have to create a perfect Metaverse in which the virtual meetings can take place. And it seems the first one to reach the target will be Meta. He ended his thoughts on the idea of virtual meetings on Metaverse by saying, "There's still some work to do, but we're approaching a threshold where the technology begins to truly replicate the experience of being together in the office." So what do you think of Bill Gates' thoughts on the future of Metaverse? Let us know in the comments. Apple is launching their own Metaverse? Tap on the tab to learn more. See you in another video, Surefire gang.